For the last few weeks, the main theme of my sermon was another world is possible. Like many others, I believe we do not have to accept the status quo or the brokenness of our world. All of us can influence positively our society in our own ways. All of us can do our part. And sometimes we do it by bringing a new idea and people love it. On other occasion, well, it's a little more difficult. And yet we should not be discouraged. If some around us struggle to see beyond the reality in front of their eyes and close their minds to new possibility, we're still called to persevere and try to lovingly convince those who are satisfied and even prospering by the current system. I would like to show you a clip from the movie The Lorax, an adaptation of the famous story from Dr. Seuss. For those who haven't seen it, in the film, the people of Needville live in a totally artificial world. Nature has completely disappeared and oxygen has become a commodity that has to be built. A reality I'm afraid our children and grandchildren might experience. So anyway, on one day, a 12-year-old boy, Ted Wiggins, come to his people with a simple but revolutionary idea. So let us watch.
I am Ted Wiggins, and I speak for the trees. And the fact is, things aren't perfect here in Thneedville. And they're only gonna get worse unless we do something about it. Unless we change our ways. And we can start by planting this.
Okay, come on now, everything's fine, right? I say we tell this kid what we think about that seed! People, come on! You, get out there right now and get these people on my side, or else you're fired! Go on, tell them what you think!
You don't know me, but my name's Cy. I'm just the O'Hare delivery guy. But it seems like trees might be worth a try. So I say, let it grow.
My name is Dan.
And my name's Rose.
Our son Wesley kinda glows. And that's not good, so we suppose we should let it grow.
Let it grow, let it grow. You can't reap what you don't sow. Plant a seed inside the earth. Just one way to know its worth. Let's celebrate the world's rebirth. We say let it grow.
My name's Marie, and I am 3. I would really like to see a tree. La 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 lee. I say let it grow.
I'm Grammy Norma, I'm old and I've got gray hair. But I remember when trees were everywhere and no one had to pay for air. So I say, let it grow!
Let it grow, like it did so long ago. It's just one tiny seed, but it's all we really need. It's time to change the life we lead. Time to let it grow.
My name's O'Hare, I'm one of you. I live here in Thneedville too. The things you say just might be true. It could be time to start anew and maybe change my point of view. Nah, I say let it die. Let it die, let it die. Let it shrivel up and come on, who's with me, huh?
Nobody.
You greedy dirtbag!
Let it grow. Let it grow. You can't reap what you don't sow. On this Christmas morning, we are invited to remember how God took a chance on us, humanity, by sending us a simple and vulnerable baby to be a Messiah, a Savior, a Redeemer. Like our ancestors in faith, all of us have the choice to welcome this birth as a symbol of hope and let renewal grow inside of us, or to let it die. We have the choice to open our minds and envision possibilities not yet imagined. We can go as far as forgiving one another and loving our enemies. We can learn to share our abundance and journey on new paths of divine promises. So on this Christmas morning, let us continue to plant seeds of hope, of peace, of joy, of love, and let us continue to believe that we will reap the fruits of another world, of a better world. Merry Christmas once again to all of you, and Amen.